All right, guys, so let me get this situated right because we are not going to have any football playing in the background. We already learned our lesson for that. Welcome to Dave's RC, guys. Got a live build of this Hobbyking FW 190. Listen, guys, I'm here, and the computer is way over there, and my cat's the one moving the camera right now. He has been outside for a week, and he has done nothing. He just won't leave me alone, so you guys are going to have to be patient with me and just bear with me on that. He just will not leave me alone. He's brushing up against my legs right now because he is just super excited to be inside and outside and away from that cold that's outside. Victor, how you doing, guys? So I'll sit over here for a second and just check you guys coming in real quick. Come on, kitty. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go on. Go on. Go, 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 go. I know you're like, what the hell, dude? Why are you pushing me away? Well, oh, give me a break. Look at this cat. Look at him. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong? You tell him, say I was outside for a week impregnating the entire neighborhood. Yeah? Tell him. That he'll probably, he will not go near any doors now, guys. I mean, he won't even go near the door because he was so terrified being outside. We actually had to catch him in a have-a-heart trap. If you guys don't know what one of those are, just go ahead and look it up. It's basically a trap. You put food in it, and they'll go inside of it, and they'll hit a pressure plate, and that pressure plate will just close the door behind them. And that's how we had to catch him. But, yeah, he was outside for a week, you guys. I was pretty bummed out. I thought I lost my cat. My wife, too. She was pretty beat up about it. Hey, you're going to let me work here? I gotta put this plane together. Yeah, I'll give you some foam to play with in a box. You want a box? All right, so we already did an unbox of this last night, you guys. So let me go ahead and move it up a little bit. We already did an unbox of this last night. We did it on the live stream last night. We unboxed it. Sorry, you're not going to get much of my face in here. And we are definitely not going to be getting that football game in there. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm just going to shut it off because we need to pan out. We need to pan out. And we're going to put this thing together. As you can see, we got this beautiful LX pack fob behind us. I know a lot of you guys are laughing at me. A few of you guys that actually owned one of these in the tube deep laughing at me because I got one. Not really laughing at me, but like, you know, good luck with that one. There's a lot of mods that need to be done on this plane before you can actually go fly it. And we'll do those. We'll make sure that everything's done correctly before we go fly it. Look at that. Box. Go get it. Oh, there he goes. All right, so like I said, we already did an unbox of this last night, you guys. Big 1600 millimeter warbird here, guys. It's a Focke-Wulf 190, the Butcher Bird. As a matter of fact, when I was putting this together last night, or when I was unboxing this last night, my buddy Jeff Nichols, go over and check out his channel if you guys can for me. Jeff Nichols, he's my buddy from across the pond. And I tell you what, guys, he's an awesome dude. And he was dropping a bunch of knowledge on this plane last night and like whose plane this was and just a real knowledgeable kid. Or guy, I should say. He's not a kid. He's a grown-ass man. But we're going to go ahead and get everything out of this plastic, and we're going to start building this thing, you guys. I'm not going to bore you with putting, like, control arms and stuff like that on. We're just going to put the plane together, and then I'll go later and put all the control arms on. I just want to put it together, give you guys an idea of what it is and what it looks like. For the longest time, you guys, this plane was off the market. You guys, you weren't going to be able to find it anywhere, you guys. They discontinued the thing, for Christ's sakes. I don't know why. It's such an awesome plane. But they put it back out. They put the thing back out, started remarketing it, and made things better. It is a really nice plane. It's got split flaps, you guys. I don't know if you can see that. It's got split flaps. Everything's on hinges. All the other control surfaces are on hinges except for the aileron, you guys. If you want to this is a foam hinge, but you can cut this hinge and put your own hinges on if you'd like. The rudder is actually already hinged. But we're going to go ahead and put this thing together for you guys here on the show. Live. And then, like I said, I'm not going to bore you with putting control hinges on and control surfaces and stuff like that. I'll do that later on my own time. Elevator, you guys, there is some serious damage to this elevator. I wanted to show you guys this real quick. I think it might have happened in the molding process, but as you guys can see here, let me turn the light on real quick. As you guys can see right there, bam, it is a pretty nasty gouge. It looks like somebody touched it while the foam was still curing or processing or whatever they might be doing, but it is a nasty little smash in the elevator there. But I'm not upset about it. That's probably going to happen to this damn plane anyways, just from transporting it and doing all that fun stuff with it. Hopefully, I hope you guys are all enjoying your Sunday. If you're not out flying, you're in here with me, hopefully. But I hope you guys are all enjoying your week and your weekend, and your time with your family. And hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves right here on Dave's RC. Just going to go ahead and get all this stuff out of here, guys, and get it ready. I am going to have to look at the instruction manual on this one. It's not a free wing plane. Free wing planes are pretty self-explanatory when putting them together. They're pretty much sorry. I'm not really into like trying to keep my face in this picture. I want you guys to see the plane. You guys see enough of me daily. All right, so one thing that I liked about this is it does have a sliding cockpit. The glass comes back, and it slides fairly easy, you guys. It's not like some of the other planes out there. This thing was beat up a little bit during transport. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It does have some dings and some smashes in it up here. These are supposed to be 2 bumps that are up here. These are supposed to be rounded off knots, and they're actually crushed in. But like I said, that stuff's going to happen anyways, irregardless. So I'm not upset about it in any way, shape, or form. All my Y harnesses and my control clevises, and this is what we won't be doing today, guys. This is all my control harnesses and control clevises and stuff like that. I think there's a bag of screws in here that I do need, though. We'll just set this to the side. We are going to need these. These are my plastic bits that I'm going to need to fix to actually put the plane together. Interesting stuff, guys. There's a sequencer here. I wonder why there's a sequencer. Is this? No, the tail wheel doesn't retract. I don't know why there's a sequencer in here, but we'll figure it out. That might be just in case we want to. I'll put everything behind me here on this box. Oh, here's all my screws. Okay, here we go. There we go. There's that. There's those. There's the main ones. There's the ones that I need. Those are for the wings. LED. Oh boy, yeah, there's a lot of screws to this, guys. Flap, aileron. So all these bags are marked for what they need to be. And then there's all my. Awesome. All right, let's get. So I wasn't really knowing. I wasn't knowing what I was going to be expecting here, you guys. So this will actually only be my second Hobbyking plane that I've actually ever put together. Well, third. I did the Vampire. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that camera now, or that light. Boom, there it goes. We did the Hobbyking Vampire. Then after the Vampire, we did the Avios MiG-17. That's a Hobbyking affiliate as well. And then Butcherbird. So I'm gonna put my blanket up here. How many more than it already is, and then we'll take a peek at the instruction, wherever that might be. I don't even know where the instruction manual went for this, you guys. We'll figure it out nonetheless. Just give me a second, guys. I want to see what I have that instruction in. I know this had an instruction manual. Come on, Cat. You're gonna have to leave me alone for a minute, dude. I gotta do this. I gotta do this, man. You're just getting in my way, homie. Just getting in my way, homeboy. No, meow, meow, meow. It's not my fault you ran out the damn door. I didn't tell you to go out the door. You just decided to go on out the door by yourself. And you're scared shitless all week long, and now you want me to baby you. Yeah? Is that what you want? Okay. Meow. 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 Oh, that's going to be nice. This is going to be nice, you guys. This is going to be a fun one to fly, too. I guarantee it. Hey, go on. Come on. We'll put this up here. You guys, I do not know where the damn instruction booklet to this thing is, or if it even came with one. Well, this is going to be dangerous, but we'll get it done. All the bags are... Oh, I see. Okay, now I see where the carbon spar goes in. LEDs, carbon spar goes right in there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put these two wing halves together first because, well, that just seems like what it wants. Yep, that's exactly the way it goes too, you guys. Yep, just like that. All right, so we'll go ahead. We'll put the wing halves together, and then we'll find out what bolts there are to put it together. So when you get it, they're actually going to have, let me show you this so you guys don't get like confused if you guys ever do get one of these. They have the wire shoved in the hole right here where your wood spar goes. So just pull those wires out, let them dangle, and then you're going to want them to go to the top. So you're going to want to pull them. See how they have these crevices here? Pull your wires up through there, then put your spar in. Don't put it together without doing that first. And then there's also some wires also stuck in there. You're going to pull those out as well. So we'll go ahead and pull those out. Just like that. And just like that. All right, now let's prep this other half real quick. Pull these wires out. And then remember, pull them to the top, you guys. You want to pull them up to the top. Pull them to the top. Because that's where they're going to go anyways. It almost builds just like the Dynamo one, you guys, pretty much. Oh, look how lovely that fits together, you guys. Fits together nicely. Look at that. Goes right together. Just massive wingspan on this thing, you guys. This is beautiful. This isn't one that you're going to be taking apart and putting it back together at the field, you guys. This is one that's going to go together and stay together. So make sure you got a vehicle that's big enough to transport this thing. Most of you guys in this hobby should have a Jeep or a truck or something like that if you're going to be transporting these things. Because these wings, once you put them on, you're going to have to take off the entire wing section. There's no like control box to plug anything in. No wing connectors. None of those fancy little connectors that you have nowadays. These are just old school plugins, you guys. Y harnesses to your receiver. So make sure that oh, that's cool. This thing's got lights and everything. I didn't realize it had lights, you guys. That's cool, man. That is so cool. LEDs. Yeah, it's got wingtip lights, you guys. It's got nav lights on the tips. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. That was something that I didn't think it had, and it does. It's got navigation lights, you guys. The one thing that this plane doesn't have that I wish it did have is a retractable tail wheel, you guys. I am a total just ass about having things be scale. I'm not sure if the Focke-Wulf 190 A1 had a retractable tail wheel. I almost want to say it did. I'm pretty sure it did. But I could be wrong on that. If you guys want to check the history on that real quick and hit me up in the chat or hit me up via text message, one of you guys, if you're watching and you got my phone number, hit me up in the text. Let me know. Did the Focke-Wulf 190 A1, which I don't think this is an A1. I believe this is an A5 because it's got the 420 millimeter cannons. So I think this is an A5, you guys. So check out and see if the A5 Focke-Wulf had a retractable tail wheel for me. Boom, boom, boom. And then if Eric, if you're watching or whatever, hit me up with a text message, or any of you guys hit me up. First off, let me turn my sound back on. Kitty, you're driving me nuts, dude. All right, so there, my notifications are turned back on, you guys. My volume's up. I want to go out on a limb and say yes, they actually did have a retractable tail wheel, but I could be wrong, like I said. Let's go ahead and get these Y harnesses put on while we have them here. This is flaps. Flap and flap. All right, so there's our flaps. I would really like to know where the instruction book went to this, because I just had it. We just looked at it last night when we did the unbox. This is for the LEDs. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So there's that. Now we just got one more. Actually, we've got two more to do. We've got gear and the ailerons. Where's the one for the gear? Okay, so that's what it wants. That's what the gear sequencer's for, you guys. You know what? There's no need of this sequencer. I'm going to get another Y harness and I'm going to do those. I don't know about that, guys. There's no gear doors on this. There shouldn't be a sequencer. I just don't. I'm just not understanding that, and I don't have the manual. And what I'll do is I'll have to probably just upload a manual to my phone here soon enough and figure it out that way. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that's all wired up. Yeah, I'm going to put a Y on that. There's no sense of putting a sequencer in there. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'll just put a Y harness on those gear. I don't care if they come down. What it's doing is it's allowing you to let the gear go like this. Kind of like a scale type deal. I don't care about that. They both come down. And I don't, that's, as long as they go down and they come up, that's all I give a shit about. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this fuselage. And set this way like this. And everything's going to get pulled through, you guys, right through these holes. Yeah, she's a big one. She's a pretty big bird, guys. Now, let's go ahead and pull these wires up through. There, everything's up through. Wow, this ain't gonna be a very hard build at all, guys. Just like that. And then with the gear, like I said, I'm gonna Y those as well. Wow, this is really nice. This whole deck in here, you guys. Hold on, what am I doing? You guys, what am I doing? What am I doing? Here. You don't need to be seeing me. You want to be seeing the plane. There she goes. Okay, good. All right, so go ahead and lift her up and show you guys. Nice balsa deck in here. It goes all the way down, you guys, the whole length of the inside interior fuselage. It actually even goes further back. It goes well down into the back there. Yeah, right down in there, you can see. So that's just more reinforcement for the plane itself. But right now, we need to flip this turkey over and put some long screws in. Oh, it's beautiful, you guys. It's absolutely beautiful. It's going to go awesome next to the Corsair and the P-47. It's just going to look nice. And then when we purchased that new 1500 millimeter P-51, that's going to complete the set, you guys. That is going to complete the set. I'll have all the major warbirds of World War II right there. That's going to be great, except for the Hellcat. And I'll end up finding a Hellcat somewhere. I don't think that they make a large-scale Hellcat that I know of, but I could be wrong. All right, let's go ahead. And then there's a plastic bit that we need, which is going to be right in here. All right, so for this next step, you're going to need your 2 long screws here that are in the bags. They're labeled. And you're going to need your little plate. Which is pretty much standard on all like warbirds like this. You'll have something like that. There it goes. Okay. All right, come on. Now that, yeah, I knew this was going to be kind of a pain in the ass. There it goes. Okay, now we got it. Okay, there's that. Kind of goes together tough, you guys, so. There it goes. All right. Okay, so that was kind of a bitch, you guys. So I'm not going to lie. That was kind of a bitch. Just be careful when you're doing that. And I'll show you exactly what happened while I was doing it. I'll bring the camera over here and I'll show you. Just be careful when you're putting those 2 screws in because they're pretty cheap metal and you will strip them out if you're not careful. But I'll show you what happened. All right, let me bring the table closer to you guys. All right, so right here. Well, let's get the camera right first. This board right here, this thing will pop out. Okay, so it's not glued in there. And you want to make sure that those are going in there straight. If you don't, they'll cross thread. Once you cross thread them, they're done forever, you guys. So make sure that you're just really careful. Like I almost cross threaded this one over here. That's why I picked the plane up. It just didn't feel right. It wasn't going in right. It was kind of tight. Just be careful when you're putting these in. You don't want to cross thread those and strip those out, you guys. You only get one chance at it. And that's probably another reason why you're not going to be taking this one apart and putting it back together. Once you put those screws in, you're going to want to leave those in, guys. That's just that. I mean, that's all there is to say about it. just be very careful and mindful of that. If you get one and you get one of these, and you just be very mindful of that and don't mess that up. Let's see, what do we got? Kevin J, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mike SS, what's up, man? Howdner. He said tall wheel doesn't fully retract. Is that something that's going wrong with yours? Kevin, how you doing, buddy? So yeah, let me sit over here with you guys for a minute and check out this chat while we're just sitting here and admiring this plane. Let me go grab another chair, you guys. Oh. All right, so let me get my computer set back here. There we go. All right, here we go. Nice. Randy Stockwell just got done flying a few hours ago with my dad. Awesome, Randy. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we still can't really fly out here yet, man. There's still a bit of snow. I know, right? Right, Hal? I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving this thing, man. Absolutely loving this thing. It's absolutely beautiful, you guys. It's amazing, especially for a Hobby King plane. It's really nice looking. John Hill, what's up, man? What's going on, brother? Good to see you in here, buddy. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting the tail on this thing. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with putting on all the, control horns and surfaces and hinges and stuff like that. I'll do that on my own time. Farmer Man, what's up, man? Good to see you. Bledsoe, my only patron. Hey, guys, if you haven't checked me out over on Patreon, get your butts over there and check me out on Patreon. Bledsoe is actually my only patron right now. Check me out, Dave's RC at patreon.com, guys. Go over there, give your man some support, man. You can do a small donation, you can do a monthly donation. It doesn't matter what you guys do, I don't care. Just get over there. Bledsoe's a lonely ass man over there by himself. Get over there and be a patron, just like Bledsoe. I'm all you need, baby. That's right. Like I said, you don't have to donate anything crazy. You can go over there, donate $1 for all I give a shit, man. Just go over there, donate something to your boy. That's what keeps me going, keeps me happy, and keeps me making these videos and doing these build videos for you and going out and flying these things when the weather is permitted. But I don't give a shit. This thing is going out and flying immediately. I don't care. I don't care what we have to do to get it out there and get it flying. The jets are kind of hard due to the fact that most of them have really small wheels. And as soon as they touch that ice, they punch right through. With these big warbirds and the way they take off and land, I know it sounds weird, but they don't punch through as easy. And right now, we have gotten I don't know about you guys, but across the top of the Northeast here, we've had 2 back-to-back 60-plus degree days in January, you guys. It was 65 degrees yesterday, and it pretty much melted every damn bit of the snow that was out there. There's just some patches now here and there. Over at the new flying field, I went over and took a look at it today. It's absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get out there and fly some more. It's just a few patches out there that we need to get rid of, just so I don't land on them and buckle any landing gear or whatnot and mess anything up on the new planes. But yeah, guys, looking good. We are looking absolutely amazing here, you guys. This is just crazy. This is absolutely amazing. I just can't get over how nice it is for a Hobby King plane, you guys. I just can't get over how nice it is. It is really, really nice. I like the way that they have this this wheel set up in the back. They actually have it on a turnbuckle right here on the end. So when your servo moves up here, it actually hits this and then goes to the rudder, which is also moving your rear retract as well. I've already got the tail kind of assembled here. We are going to have to open up this back end, though. This is something that I really don't like about these particular types of planes. Just gonna have to open. You just have to kind of open this slot up in the back here, because there's a tab on that rudder that'll fit right into there, you guys. It's kind of crazy, but it's what it does. It's the way it works. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Are you meowing at me, dude? Yes, just like that. See, now it's in. That's craziness. Yeah, I see you, buddy. What are you up to? What are you doing over there? You know what? We'll take that. We're just gonna take that right off. Oh, look at that. What a fit. That is just absolutely great, you guys. All right, so we'll flip this thing over again. This thing is actually quite sizable, you guys. It's actually a pretty big bird. Not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. Quite impressed, actually. They have this rudder hinged, but nothing else hinged. Let's go ahead and flip this thing this way. Actually, we're going to have to flip it over as well, aren't we? Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and flip it over, actually. Flip her over. Oh, okay, so it's good. There's going to be another piece, you guys. All right, so hold on. Let me flip this like this. Put it this way. Let's flip her like this and keep her on the table like that. Actually, I'm back her up even more. Okay, so there's. All right, so. Oh, those are already plastic. Yeah, it almost still seems like there should be something there. No, I guess that is it. Yeah, that is it. Shit, huh? I'll be damned. Yeah, it is it. Huh. All right, so. All right, so that one's in. Okay, now we want to start the other one, you guys. Don't tighten that one fully, okay, until you start this one over here. Because I'm telling you right now, if you do, you're just going to be messing up your foam on the inside there. See, now I could take this part, right, and I could pull this down. Now I can see. Yeah, okay. What a pain in the ass. This is why you don't want to tighten them both down. Just like that. Oh, it would have been nice if those were glued in. Okay, so let's start this over again. These aren't even glued in. Nope, they weren't glued in at all, guys. That's why they weren't even going in. All right, so actually, we're gonna have to wait on the tail, you guys, because these weren't even glued in. That's why they weren't moving. These little tabs that go in to hold the tail on, you guys. Yep, they're not even glued in. Let me go grab my glue. That's not a very good design for those. Excuse me, Crixus. All right, so interesting. Not a very good design on this tail at all, guys. Not a very good design at all. All right, so a lot of reinforcements going to be needed here, guys. Tape, whatever. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Unreal. That's not a very good design, Hobbyking. That's not a very good design at all. That you're going to end up causing somebody to lose their damn plane with this shit. You know, it's always good to catch this stuff before you go out and fly it. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to seal those in good, you guys. So yeah, once you guys put this tail on here, you ain't taking it off again. I promise you that. So just keep that in mind. Once this tail goes on, it's on. So make sure you get it on there right. Look at that. All right, so now we'll just let that set and dry, you guys. Yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much it, you guys. I mean, other than putting the tail on, which I'm gonna have to wait now, because now I gotta let that epoxy set up and dry. That's a bad design. That's a really bad design on that tail, you guys. Here, I'll show you in a second here. All right, so first off, what's the most important part? These plastic pieces that hold your screws were not even epoxied in, you guys. They were just sitting there. This is just foam, you guys. This is just foam over the top here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to end up putting some tape over this to here, taping over that top to hold these two pieces together strong. Once the epoxy's dry, also on the back, you're going to put a piece of like tape there to hold those together strong, because what's going to happen is that's going to pull. It's going to pull, and what's going to happen is it's going to pull this up. It's going to end up pulling this up and ripping these two arms off, ripping these tops off. That is not a very good design at all by Hobby King. But I've dealt with enough of these damn models in the past to know what I have to do to make that work and make it fit and fix it for good. But that's just a really, really bad design altogether. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these elevators and rudders haven't just flown off planes in the past. And you know what I'll end up doing? What I'll probably end up doing just to say I did it and it was done. I'll probably just glue this damn elevator and rudder right down onto the plane. It's not going to come off again anyways. So what I'll do is, I'll just epoxy this entire elevator and rudder right onto the plane. I'll sand away at some of this paint here, give it a nice surface. But yeah, as you can see, as I was putting that in there, this one actually started to rip off. This one actually literally just started to rip off. It started to pull away. And that's no good, you guys. You don't want that. But I've got those epoxied on there now. I got epoxy all the way around this, all the way around that and inside and everywhere. So they're not going to go anywhere now. But that could have been a catastrophe, you guys. That really could have been a bad deal. So yeah, I'll be gluing this down. I will be reinforcing this and gluing it down. Take a little bit of tape with some like tissue paper or whatever. Put the tissue paper around where the tape's going to touch the plane, and then wrap it around real tight after you glued it. And then when you go to pull the tape off, when you pull that off, it's not going to rip your paint off from the tape because you got that tissue there. You just got that tissue there as a barrier between the paint and the tape. And you tape that down real tight, and then you let it set up real good overnight, and then you come back the next morning, cut that tape away, and you'll be left there with your rudder and your elevator firmly attached to the plane like it's supposed to be. Wow, 22 people in here. I didn't expect to have anybody really come in, you guys. The way I've been doing my build videos lately is I've been doing them live. That way I don't have to go back and edit and do anything like that. I'm just going to do it live. You guys get a chance to come in here and have some fun, hanging out with each other, talking to one another, making fun of each other. That's what we do. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for now, man. I guess we'll come back to this later. Yeah, that's what I'll do. We'll do a part 2 video probably tomorrow night. Well, not tomorrow night because Dave Marshall's got his thing going on tomorrow night. We'll come back to it. We're going to come back to it because I can't, in good faith, put this plane together and tell you guys that it's put together correctly if it's not. So yeah, you guys, basically what's going to happen is I'm going to allow this to set up. This is going to cure and set up for a few hours. Next time you see the plane, the elevator and the rudder will be attached. And we'll just go through it, put all the control horns on it, and we'll plug the battery in. We'll make sure everything's working right. We'll fire it up for the first time. I'm not going to put the prop on it. We never put the prop on the plane indoors until it's fully built and everything is calibrated and everything's going and working right. Then we'll put the prop on and leave it on. But until then, until we know for sure what's up with the plane and how it's going to roll and what's going to happen when we plug that battery in, we just never plug anything or put the prop on until we're fully assured that the plane is suitable to have a propeller on inside. Typically, I don't like having the propellers on my planes on inside anyways, but they are kind of a pain in the ass to take on and off. And I never really plug my planes in inside anyways, unless we're doing this. But yeah, guys, let me check the chat real quick, see how you guys are doing. John Bones Jones? Is this D John Jones? Like UFC John Jones? Bro, can I get your autograph, man? Just sign it right there, bro. John Jones, best UFC fighter of all time. Farmer Man, who all excited to see new E-Flight 1.5 Mustang? This guy right here. I'm pretty excited about that, Farmer Man. It would probably be my next Warbird. I hate to buy a plane from Hobbyking and have to upgrade stuff. Yeah, love, bullshit. Yeah, no kidding, man. And this really isn't an upgrade. This is just a lack of their fucking negligence of putting something together correctly. There was no glue on this at all, guys. Like, they just came right apart. And that's not what's supposed to happen here, you guys. You're supposed to put these in, and they're supposed to stay in nice and firm, and you should never have to worry about these ever again. So what I'll do is I'm going to glue them up, stick them in, screw them in, and they'll be in for life. They're never coming apart again. Yes, the new 190 is nice. It's actually not a new plane, Farmer Man. This actually was a plane that they had out years ago. They discontinued it and then realized that in the forums, everybody's like, yo, why'd you discontinue that plane? Bring that plane back. Bring it back. People want it. So they brought it back, you guys, and here it is, man. It's a really nice plane. They've done a lot of things to upgrade it. They've done a lot of things to make it better. But in some cases, they've done some things to actually make it worse or didn't change it at all to make it better. I honestly think that both of these pieces completely should be full plastic pieces that are glued to this somehow. Should be a full plastic piece that's glued right to this. And then it should be screwed in. This is a bad design, really bad design, you guys. Be careful of this if you get this plane. Just be mindful to go back, reinforce it with your own epoxy. Yeah, no good, man. No bueno there. That's no bueno. But I've got it in there. It's curing right now. My epoxy doesn't really take long to dry. It's the same stuff. I just buy tubes of it. It's the same stuff that you get in your kits from Freewing. It's basically just what is that stuff? I can't think of it now. It's really good stuff. It works really well. Yeah. So guys, I'm going to allow that to set up, and we're going to bug out for the night for the time being. I'll catch back up with you guys. I'll catch back up with you guys probably tomorrow. Maybe the next day. Like I said, I know Dave Marshall does his little skit and does his show on Mondays now. We really need to get a schedule, you guys. We need a schedule. We need to get a schedule, make up a schedule, and what times everybody's starting. I'm not sure what everybody's doing. Josh is doing his thing too. He's got his thing that he's doing, which is awesome. By the way, Josh, awesome job on what you're doing, dude. You're doing a hell of a job, dude. Congratulations to you on that. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for me for right now. Tomorrow, when you see this thing, I'll have the tail on it. We'll have that ready to go and all set. And I'll have the control arms put on it and the surfaces put on it. That way we could just go right into plugging it up, seeing what she looks like on the ground, seeing what she looks like with the lights, all the functions and everything that are working, and have it working properly. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Like I said, we'll finish this up tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on what Dave Marshall's schedule is and how long he goes for and stuff. But that's it for me, dude. I'm Dave. This is Dave's RC with the Focke-Wulf Part 1 build of the Focke-Wulf 190 Butcher Bird from Hobbyking. It's going to take some love, you guys, but that's what we do here. We give us some love, and we get them in the air. That's it for me, guys. I'm out of here, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Dave's RC. Peace out, fellas. Have a good night, guys.
You said you weren't opening it.